Namaste, everybody. Thanks for joining me Tuesday afternoon, and I've been preparing a yoga flow. And whenever I do something new, it seems like things pop up out of my control that I've never, managed before. And of course, that happened today. When I went to go live earlier today, it wasn't working. And I always see that as a sign of actually a good sign, because there's been many times in my life where I have been really excited about something and it's like there's a roadblock that pops up and I'm like, no. And as time has shown me, it's just something for me to work with. And it doesn't mean to not do it. It means to do it. But of course, in life, challenges arise. How are you going to face those challenges? And how are you going to move through those challenges? So they come up at odd times, typically when we don't want them to, right? And then they're there for us to figure out how to move and how to flow through that. So I learned something new today with technology. Technology is always a bit of a learning curve for me. So let's just get centered before we start our practice. For those of you who are either new to yoga out there or you've been doing it for many years, I put together a little sequence that I think everybody will have fun with, might be a little challenged by, and just something for us to do, something for us to engage our bodies, our minds, focus ourselves during this time. Give ourselves a practice to work with and to focus on, so that way we can deepen and cultivate this connection as we know that yoga provides, which really is this deeper sense of self. So it's not the self that I like to say that we think that we're running the show. Like I might be like, oh, it's Marissa's show, but it's not. There's something that is far more grand, far larger than I could ever possibly imagine, that's working through me and working through you, and working through, I truly believe this, through every single thing, known, unknown, discovered, yet to be discovered at every moment. And these old practices have been passed down through the ages as a way for us to get a little bit of peace, of course, within the body and the mind, but get a piece of that divine essence. And of course, yoga practice, the asana practice, helps the body prepare, just stay healthy is one of its main gifts, if you will. But for me, the practice has also led me down this path of heart opening, love, and devotion, where I'm able to get to know myself, but also get to know that big S self. And as time passes, that big S self becomes so endearing, so loving, so much more, I guess juicy is the word I'm going to use. It becomes something that I really want to understand, something that I want to know, something that I want to have a relationship with, and allow that relationship to permeate through all of my life in every area and every relationship. It seems like as I allow that energy to fill me more than, let's say, the Marisa show, I rest. I feel more peace. I feel more at ease. So that's a part of my practice, and that's what I'm going to be sharing with you. So as we've been doing, find that comfortable seat. I like to sometimes start just in a seated meditative position, dropping into the here and the now. Whatever you've been doing today, whatever has been on your plate, clearing it for just this short amount of time. It's really not that long in comparison to the day and really in comparison to your life. Taking the few moments, a few breaths to settle into your body, into the present moment, into the here and into the now. This ever-present now is filled with so much juiciness. I'm going to keep repeating that. And the more we can engage in this present moment, the less of that hamster wheel mind chaos we're troubled by. So taking a few breaths into the belly, and then opening the mouth, just letting that air and that breath out through the mouth. It's kind of just releasing, making that sound just kind of releases tension from the body. Let's do that again. Inhaling deep. And then open mouth, exhale. And as you breathe, just feeling yourself arrive a little bit more with each breath. Having patience with yourself, even if you don't feel like you're arriving quick enough. There's nowhere to go, there's nowhere to be. This isn't a race. We're just settling in. Becoming present with what it is takes practice. But I can assure you it is a worthwhile practice. If there's one thing that is worthwhile, it's to engage with a deeper and more, it's kind of as if your curiosity about what this present moment really is all about. Why have all of these saints and sages and teachers throughout the ages from all denominations all across the world, why are they saying to be in the present moment? What is waiting for you here in this moment? And just being curious about that instead of trying to figure anything out or trying to manipulate, just arriving fully with compassion and love and interest with this present moment. Bringing the hands together in prayer at the heart, remaining in that meditative mind, we're going to make one sound of Om, a sacred sound vibration that is said to have brought matter into reality. So we're going to take a full deep inhale. Let it out the mouth, exhale, and then inhale, and we'll Om together. Taking a deep breath here. Bringing your prayer up to the third eye, blessing your mind, blessing your vision, blessing your thoughts, making peace with your thoughts, bringing your prayer to the lips that you may speak with words of love and kindness to others and to yourself, and prayer to the heart. Just resting your hands in a prayer at the heart, bowing your head just the slightest bit in reverence to the enormity of creation And the fact that we get to do what we're doing, sit here, meditate, do yoga, and the miracle that that actually is when we telescope out into the big reality of the cosmic nature of things, that our life truly is a miracle. All right, so got a little playlist. I'm hoping that this sounds okay. And you may or may not see my dog. She might come in and out. So, but she's friendly. All right, so let's first find ourselves in a tabletop position. So the hands are under the shoulders and the knees are under the hips. So we're in this square tabletop. And we're just gonna begin by circulating energy, just really gently moving. And once again, we're just doing this in a way to create more space in the body. Okay, so first inhaling, dropping the belly, lifting the chin, and this is called a cow pose. And then exhaling, rounding the spine, arching the spine, and lifting, dropping the chin into cat. And then again, inhaling, dropping the belly, lifting the chin. The heart is shining forward. And then exhaling, lifting the spine, arching through the spine, dropping the chin. Inhaling cow, exhaling cat. Inhaling cow and exhaling cat. And as you do this, we're just going to do it a few more rounds. You're going to begin breathing in this yogic way. It's called the Ujjayi breath, and it sounds like the sound of an ocean. And it's like the breath is being brushed against the back of the throat, and the throat is a tiny bit constricted as if you were fogging a mirror. So it'll sound like this. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it will make an inhale or a sound on the inhale and the exhale. And that breath we want to just keep moving throughout our practice. So inhale to neutral here. We're going to raise the right arm and the left leg, just straightening. And then exhaling, bringing them down. Inhaling, left arm, right leg back, and exhaling, bringing them down. All right, so we're going to inhale, lift the right and the left leg, and then exhale, we're going to crunch everything into the center. Inhale, lift and stretch, and then exhale, everything comes to the center. Inhale, lift, stretch, exhale to the center. Inhale, lift, stretch, pause. Exhale, place the hand and the knee back down, and then switch. Inhale, left arm raises, right leg lifts back. Exhale, everything comes to the center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come to the center. And if for whatever reason you can't do one arm or leg for balancing reasons, just put down a hand, so then you're just lifting your leg back like this. So inhaling as you lift and reach, and then exhaling as you come to center. Inhale, lift, reach, and then exhale. Place the hands down, and then you're going to tuck your toes, and then exhale, press back, the hips come up, and you're in a downward facing dog. So this is our first down dog, so we're just going to get set here. the hands are really gripping the mat. It's like all of the force is coming into 4 corners of the hands. The shoulders, it's like they're rolled into the sockets. The spine is long and the hips are tilted. For some people, you can reach the heels to the earth, but most people need to have the heels up off the ground, and that's okay. Just micro bend the knees, and that way you have a long spine. It's really great to have this long spine in a down dog. That's where we're working, is elongating the spine so that there's more space in between the vertebra. So taking some inhales and exhales here. Some people like to bend one knee, straighten the other, and just alternating, bending one knee, straightening. And just do that a couple times, inhaling as you bend and exhale as you extend one leg. Inhaling and then exhaling. And then find yourself in a comfortable down dog. Come up onto the tippy toes with an inhale, and then exhale will come into plank and hold here. Hold. We're building a little bit of fire here as well. So the heels are back. Your tummy is lifted. The shoulders, once again, are rolled back. The heart is forward and the gaze is forward. And breathe here. Just take an inhale, exhale, focus on the breath. Take an inhale, and then exhale, lower all the way down. So everything is touching on the earth. And we're going to inhale into cobra. And this is a mini cobra. So we're just beginning nice and slow. You can bring the arms out if you'd like. You can do a crabby cobra. That's kind of nice to have one ear come down and twist. And then twist to the other side. Just gentle movements. We're just waking up the body, waking up the spine. And then inhaling, coming back, placing the hands underneath the shoulders, tucking the toes, and coming into a down dog. Beautiful, everybody. Take an inhale here. Open mouth, exhale it out. Inhale, come up onto the tippy toes, and then exhale, step forward. Bend the knees. You're in a forward fold here. Just grab opposite elbows so it looks like this. And you're going to just dangle here. The hips are rotated up towards the sky. The knees are bent. And this will just really help get that stretch in the hamstring when you have a little bend in the knees. And you can sway from side to side. Inhale, bring the hands to the low back and then interlace them. Exhale, roll the shoulders back, and then inhale, lift the hands up off the low back. And just hold here for a breath. Inhaling and then exhaling, letting the arms come back down. And then inhaling, arms come out to the side and stand up. Arms circle up above. Exhale, prayer to heart. Beautiful, everybody. So we'll begin to flow. So we're going to go through some Surya Namaskars, and then we'll get into another rhythm and flow. So feet are rooted, micro bend in the knees, and the tail is tucked. You're going to hear me say some of these things over and over, and they're just cues to get alignment. So that way that way your body is safe. And it also creates more stability and strength when you do certain positions or all the positions correctly. So please go at your own pace as well. If you find I'm either going too quick or too slow, feel free to add or take away anything, and I'll cue that as well. So inhale, arms circle up to the sky, hands connect in prayer. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, hands to shins, heart forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. And let's do cobra first. Some of you might go into up dog, but let's do cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, down dog. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, bend knees. Step forward between the hands. Inhale, flat back, heart forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend knees, arms circle overhead. And we'll just keep going. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into plank and lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, down dog. Inhale, high up on the tippy toes. Exhale, step or jump forward between the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, arms circle up above. Exhale, dive, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into plank and lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. One more, guys. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step forward. Bend the knee. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees. Arms circle up above. Hands meet in prayer. Exhale, dive. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, heart forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back into plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend knees. Inhale, arms circle up. Exhale, prayer to heart. Beautiful, everybody. So let's keep going. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into plank. And hold here for a moment. Breathe. Find your breath, find your strength. If you have to adjust a little bit, that's good. All right, so take an inhale, exhale, down dog. Beautiful, everybody. So inhale, right heel to the sky. Exhale, step through. And we'll be in a high lunge. You can also lower the left knee to the ground and do crescent from this position, or you can keep that other leg raised. So whichever is good in feeling stable for your body. So you can inhale, arms come up like this, or you can also be like this. Now, in crescent, this is called crescent. You want your front leg to be at a 90 degree. The back leg is either towards straight or the knee is resting on the ground. The tail is tucked. The arms are up, but the shoulders are away from the ears. The gaze is forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to earth, framing the right foot. Inhale, twist to the right, reach the right arm up. And so we're reaching and we're twisting at the same time. Breathe, everybody. Take those long, deep breaths. If you need to drop down with your left knee, please drop down. We're still twisting, we're still working the body, and we're still breathing. Keep breathing. Take another inhale, and then just pay attention here. We're going to go do a really big movement. So inhaling, reaching, exhale, left knee bends, right leg is straight. And this is a great, sorry I'm to your back, or my back is to you. This is really great for the hip. This is really great for balance. So hands can be in prayer at the heart. You can also do some fun swirls of the hands. Just breathe here. Just find balance. Find stability. If you need to have your hands down, please put your hands down. Take an inhale. And then exhale, transfer back the weight back into that right leg, and then the arms circle into warrior two. Warrior two, you want your front heel in line with the back of the foot. So the back, your left foot is perpendicular to the back of the mat. The tail is tucked. Your core is engaged and the tummy is in. The shoulders, same as before, are rolled away from the ears. The gaze is over your right hand. Take an inhale here, exhale. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Right hand raises, left hand to the right hip. Exhale, arms cartwheel down, framing the foot, and then inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Next side, inhale, left heel to sky. Exhale, step through. Once again, you can lower the right knee if you wish, or keep it up, whatever is healthy for your body. We're going to be doing this round a few times, so sometimes it's nice to build, so that way in the following sequences you can maybe stay in this upper lunge. Inhale, arms raised to the sky. Find your breath. The tail is tucked. The core is strong. The shoulders are away from the ears. The gaze is forward. Take an inhale, exhale. Hands frame the foot. Inhale, twist, look left, reach left, and breathe. Once again, you can drop that right knee if you want. You can come up. You can circle an arm. You can twirl a wrist. Take another inhale here, reach, and then exhale, bend the right knee. The left leg is straight. Our hands can come into prayer. Hands can be out in front of you. Sometimes I like to do a little reach like this with the side body. Wherever you're at, just find your breath. Connect with your body. Take an inhale and then exhale. Lean into that left leg and circle the arms up into warrior two. So same as before, the right foot is perpendicular or parallel to the back of the mat, and the left leg, the heel is in line with the middle of the back foot. Tail is tucked. Arms are lifted. Gaze is over the left arm. You're breathing, remembering to breathe, remembering that you have strength here. Take an inhale, reverse. Left hand raises, right hand finds the left hip, and then exhale, arms cartwheel down, framing the foot. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Now we're going to do this same thing a couple more times, and then we're going to add to it. So we'll do it for a total of 5 times. If I lose count, sorry. So inhale, right heel to sky. Exhale, step through. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands frame foot. Inhale, twist, look right. Exhale, martial artist. Left knee bends, right leg straight. Inhale, weight comes back into that right leg. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel, hands down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Next side. Inhale, left heel to sky. Exhale, step through. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands frame foot. Inhale, twist left. Left hand raises, right arm stays. Exhale, martial artist Skandasana. Take an inhale, transfer the weight into the left knee. Circle the arms overhead, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful, everybody. One more just like that. And then after that, we're going to add just a couple more to that sequence. So everybody take an inhale and then exhale out the mouth. Inhale, right heel to sky. Exhale, step through. Inhale, arms raise up, crescent. Exhale, hands frame foot. Inhale, twist right, right arm raises. Exhale, martial artist, left knee bends, right leg straight. Inhale, warrior two, right knee bends. Find your balance here. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog, left side. Inhale, left heel rises. Exhale, step through. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands frame foot. Inhale, reach, twist left. Left arm raises. Exhale, martial artist, right knee bends, left leg straight. Inhale, warrior two, left knee bends. Find your balance here. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale, arms cartwheel down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right. Good job, everybody. So we're just going to do that same sequence, but this time we're just going to add a couple more at the end. And there's a couple balancing ones. So we're just going to do our best. Okay. Yoga is all about doing our best, making peace with this moment and using our breath, focusing. And then if we don't get it, we can come back and do it again. That's the beauty of all of this. Inhale, right heel to sky. Exhale, step through. Inhale, arms raise to crescent. Exhale, hands frame foot. Inhale, twist to the right, right arm raises. Exhale, martial artist. Left knee bends, right leg straight. Inhale, warrior two. Take an exhale here and then inhale, reverse the warrior. And then here we go. Exhale, side angle. So right forearm finds the right thigh. And then the left arm reaches up overhead. Take an inhale, reverse warrior. And then exhale, half moon. So for some of you, this is going to be new. For some, it's not. So this is a balancing one. So just focus on your balance. You're going to plant the right hand, lift the left leg up, and then lift the left arm up and balance. For some people, you might have both hands down. All right, so inhale, reach. Left hand finds the mat. Left foot finds the back of the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Next side. Inhale, left heel to sky. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, frame the foot. Inhale, twist left. Left arm raises. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, come into warrior two. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. So left forearm to left thigh. Then right arm flies up and you're twisting, looking up. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale, half moon, right hand plants, or left hand plants, right foot flies, and right arm reaches. Find balance here. Once again, if you need to have both hands down, bring both hands down. And then I forgot to add that this, the leg that's flying, the foot is pointed out. It's not pointing down, but the hip is rotated, so your hips are stacked on top of one another. So inhale, reach. Exhale, right hand comes down, right foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. One more time, everybody. One time through each side. One breath, one movement, okay? So inhale, right heel to the sky. Exhale, step it on through. Inhale, raise up to crescent. Exhale, hands frame foot. Inhale, twist right hand raises. Exhale, martial artist. Left knee bends, right leg straight. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, remain here. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale, half moon. Right hand by right foot. Left leg flies and the left hip stacks on top of right. And then the left arm reaches. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left hand to the top of the mat, left foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Next side. Inhale, left foot to the sky. Exhale, step it on through. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, hands frame foot. Inhale, twist. Left arm raises. Exhale, martial artist. Inhale, come back into warrior two. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale, half moon. Left hand finds the earth. Right leg flies. And then reach with that right arm. Take an inhale here. Exhale, hand comes down and right foot comes to the back of the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful, everybody. Everybody take a deep inhale here in down dog. And then exhale it out. Beautiful, everybody. So right heel lifts and then exhale. Right knee finds the right edge of the yoga mat. Left leg is straight. We're just setting up for a pigeon. So I like to lift my heart up, square the hips. And for some of you, you can bring the shin can be parallel to the top of the mat, but for most of us, there's a slight bend or an angle. So just square the hips the best that you can. I like to inhale, lift, and then exhale, lower down. Some of us might be here at our forearms. Some of us can crawl the arms out in front and lower the forehead to the earth. So wherever you're at, just stay there. If you're on your forearms or your forehead and third eye is connected to the earth. Breathe into the hips. A lot of times there's discomfort and tension held in the hips. We're just breathing deep into these places. And nobody's watching, nobody's here. Go ahead and let out as loud of a sound as you possibly want to. Make whatever face you'd like to. And just settle in. See where the tension is. Feel where the tension in the hips are. Oftentimes there's emotions that come up as we get into these hip stretches. This is where the second chakra resides, if you will, and emotions are related to the second chakra. So when we do these poses, it's like they're clearing or cleansing, so that way we can have more balance in our life, and also more balance with our emotions. And isn't that awesome? I know for myself, it's always nice when I feel balanced emotionally. Inhale, plant the hands, lift up. Exhale, stay here. Take another inhale, exhale, tuck the left toes, and then bring that right leg up into the sky and open the hip up. Of course, you don't have to do this. This is just kind of a nice way to release that position. You can do some circles. And then inhale, bring the foot back, and then exhale, place it down. Inhale, left heel to sky, and then exhale, left knee to the left side of the mat. And then the right leg comes straight. And then same as before, we're going to inhale, lift the heart. You can also reposition your leg if you want to bring it out more or bring it in, but you want to have balance with the hips. So inhale, lift, and then exhale, same as before. You can come down to your forearms, or you can reach, and the forehead can connect to the earth. And this side is going to feel most likely very different, if not completely different, than the other side. Just notice the differences. See where it's held up. See where you can bring your breath and your focus and relax just a little bit more. We may not get into the full expression of this posture in this moment today, but we can come in contact with our breath and the present moment right now. That is always possible and available to you. So keep breathing, keep opening, keep softening. A lot of times there's struggle. It's almost like struggle is held in the hips. See if you can release the tension in the jaw. Release that sort of knee-jerk reaction to struggle. And soften, change the vibration to a breath of softening and welcoming. Welcoming what arises, whatever arises. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tuck the right toes and press yourself back. You can lift that right leg up and then transfer, just kind of like bring the left leg to the right side of the body, and it just opens the hip. You can do some circles as well with the knee. Take an inhale, straighten the leg, straighten the hips, and then exhale, that leg comes down. And then inhale, drop the knees, and then exhale, swing your legs out in front of you. So the legs are gonna come wide. I can face you. Hi guys. So we're just going to do a forward fold with a wide leg forward fold. So sometimes if you do actually have a pillow or a bolster, you can grab it. I sometimes like to have something here to bring the earth a little closer to me. So we're just going to inhale and then exhale. Come down as low as you can without losing the integrity of your spine. And if you do, that's okay, but just see if you can keep that straight spine and then lower. Breathing deep, feeling the tension, and then as you exhale, it's like you're allowing that tension to exit the body. With every inhale, it's an opportunity to soften a little bit more, to change the story around all of these tightnesses that are held in the body. Lots of stories come up. Oh, this thing happened to me, so I can't do this, or I have this limitation because of this. Well, what yoga does, with whatever body, we can work with any limitations just by bringing our awareness to that part of the body. Inhaling deep, exhaling, seeing if you can deepen the stretch just a little bit more. And then final inhale and exhale. Inhale, press yourself up. And then exhale, swing the legs back in front of you. And then come laying on your back. Knees come into the chest. And then if you can, reach and grab the sides of your feet. You can also hook with the peace fingers, your toes. That can be a bit more available to most people. And we're just opening the legs, keeping the bend in the knee. This is called happy baby. Fully relaxing the spine, fully relaxing the hips. Once again, there's nowhere to go, there's nowhere to be, there's no one to impress. We're coming back to ourselves, coming home to ourselves. Taking an inhale, lifting the feet up, and then exhaling, lowering them down. Then inhale, place the feet on the mat, and we're just going to take a really easy bridge. So you're going to lift the hips up, the hands are going to interlace underneath the sacrum or the butt, and then the shoulders, it's like you roll the shoulders towards the mat. So it's almost like the top of your shoulders try to reach the mat. And then the four corners of your feet are engaged with the earth. And then you lift by pressing weight into the triceps and through like the pinky fingers. So you lift both with your thighs and by pressing into your arms. And then it's okay to have if you find that your chin is really tucked, just lift it a little bit. So there's a little bit of a natural curve still in the neck. And then keep pressing, keep breathing. Keep engaging the thighs, pressing up, lifting the hips. And then you can even come up onto the toes. Take an inhale, lift, and then exhale, release. And then it's nice to also, the legs can just come up. It's nice to reverse the blood flow. So there's a couple options. Some people like to do headstands. You can do a headstand here if you'd like, but I'm going to do a shoulder stand. So the way you do that is by lifting, pressing the elbows into the earth. You can support the low back. And same as before, it's almost like the elbows are grounding into the earth. And then you lift with your hips up, and the toes can be pointed if they want to be. And same as before, the chin doesn't want to be tucked. We want there to be a little bit of space between the chin and the chest. So just breathe here. This is just really a nice, relaxing position. Blood flow. When we reverse the blood flow, it's like we exchange all the oxygen, the nutrients, everything gets exchanged in the body. And that is very healthy for us. Inhale, reach, and then exhale. For some of us, we can put the feet behind us. This is called plow. And then you reach your arms out in front. For some people, you can touch the ground behind you, but most people, your legs are just going to fly like this, and that's okay. Wherever you're at, same as before, you want the chin away from the chest. And then just ever so slowly, taking an inhale and then exhaling, rolling the spine and laying flat on the back. So we've made it to Shavasana, everybody. Shavasana is just a resting pose, and I'm going to sit up and talk with you all. But for everybody else, remain lying on the back. The feet are a little wider than shoulder width. The hands are by the sides with the palms up. The gaze is, your eyes is closed, are closed. And we're just relaxing. We've made it to the final relaxation pose, and we're letting go of any doing. We're letting go of having to know anything. We're letting go of just anything and everything, and coming into a restful, peaceful Shavasana. And Shavasana is, in my opinion, one of the most healing parts of yoga. This is where the body can fully restore, where our nervous system takes a time out, basically, and restores. And what a beautiful way, what a beautiful gift to give yourself every single day. And this might be the first and possibly the only time of the day that you actually come to rest and you give yourself full permission to just be. So the tips of the toes and the feet are all relaxed. The shins and the calves and the knees and the thighs and the hamstrings are completely at ease. The hips, the butt, the low belly, everything is relaxed. The tummy, the low back, the mid back, the diaphragm, everything is relaxed. The heart, the back of the heart, all the heart muscle itself, the lungs, everything is relaxed. The chest and the shoulders, the clavicle, the neck, the throat, everything is relaxed. The back of the head, the top of the head, the temples, the brow, all relaxed. the face, the eye sockets and the cheeks, and the jaw and the nose, the mouth and the tongue, completely relaxed. The full body is receiving relaxed peace and grace in this moment. Letting go of even the tension on the breath. And just feeling the vastness of this moment. Nowhere to go, nowhere to be, no one to be, no one to impress, just being. You are a human being. Inhaling, filling the belly, deep, deep breath. Exhale, let it out the mouth. Bringing your awareness back to the fingers and the toes, giving them a little twirl, making circles with the hands around the wrists, the feet around the ankles, and then inhaling the arms overhead, stretching the toes, and then exhaling, knees into the chest, and rocking back and forth here, just waking up the spine and the sacrum. And then planting the feet, rolling on over to the right side of your body into a fetal position. Holding yourself here, feeling the tenderness of your being. Inhaling, planting your hand, and then exhaling, lifting yourself up into a final seated position. Thank you, everybody who's joined right now, and anybody who's joining in the future. Thank you for this moment. Blessing you, yourself, blessing your families and your loved ones. May they receive the healing energy of this moment. And for the planet, may we spread this energy that we're cultivating, this present moment, compassionate kindness and peace and love. May we radiate that out to the planet at this time for the healing of all. May we share our yoga practice with our loved ones. And maybe not just the asana so much, but the yoga that we just do, that we cultivate, that union of energy, of breath, of consciousness and awareness, that of the self. May we carry that out to our families, to our communities, and to all of our relations. And taking an inhale, closing our practice with one round, one sound of Om. Take an inhale. Namaste, everybody. Blessings. Thank you for being here. And I look forward to sharing more of this practice with you. And I'll try to get more on a regular schedule. I'm thinking one in the morning, one in the early morning with meditation, and then one in the later morning doing an asana practice. And that might all switch, but for the moment, that's what I'm thinking. So blessings to you. Namaste.